Hello, everybody, and welcome to Unfiltered Imposed Opinions, Episode 4, where I'm Drew,
And I'm B.
and we're going to be talking about video games.
Whoop, whoop.
So, we're going to be getting into video games all night.
Well,
As long as the cast goes.
yeah, as long as we're on here.
All right. Some things we're going to be talking about is our favorite video games, our first video games of the past, video games of the present, and what we're excited to see come out, what we're hoping would come out, nothing that's announced but we're hoping for, just video games all around.
Yes, because video games are fantastic.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and follow. Make sure you join our lives. Start posting some stuff on our page, comments. Twitch chat room is open. YouTube chat is open. Comments on our Facebook Live are open. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. And we actually have a Patreon too. If you guys go to our podcast website, you can get the link there. It's also on our Facebook and many of the other links. So check that out if you want to be a patron and start helping us out, getting some more stuff. Maybe you can see our faces in video, all kinds of stuff. So without further ado, we'll jump right into it. How we doing, B?
You're really going to ask me that question?
It's been a rough week for both of us. So
Yeah, it has. It's been shit.
Just bear with us. So
I'm sore and agitated.
sore. So what kind of sore?
Not the good kind. Not the good Las Vegas kind.
Not a dinosaur?
No. I wish. Okay, so let's get into it.
Yeah.
I don't know entirely where we want to start, but why don't we start with what's the first game you remember playing?
So the first game I ever played was Super Mario Brothers for the regular Nintendo, the NES console. I would go over to my brother's dad's house, and he had an NES in his dining room. What are you doing?
I was adjusting. Sorry.
Yeah, we would go over there, and we would play Duck Hunt, too. Duck Hunt was there. It was on the same cartridge, so we played Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. It's probably the first one I played that I can remember. You?
Same. Duck Hunt is one of the ones that it's one of the first ones I remember playing. I may have played, like, games prior to that. But those were the ones that I played, like, the most. I know that. Like, those were the first ones that I played, like, religiously.
Those ones in particular?
Duck Hunt and...
Oh, okay. I was confused for a second.
I know. I was like, what do you do? Why are you just staring into the abyss? Yeah. Duck Hunt and Super Mario, the same.
Did you have a favorite video game when you were a kid or now or someone of all time or...
The Desert Storms have always been
I figured you were going to say that. I honestly did.
I mean, dude, like, we've played that ever since I first got those when we were, just turning teenagers?
Yeah.
If that. We might not have even been teenagers.
That's fair. I was always Foley.
Yeah.
The sniper.
You were always Foley and Jones, and I was always Bradley and Connors.
Right. I don't think I played all of them with you, though.
No. Justin did.
Which one didn't I play?
I don't think you played Vietnam. And I also don't think you played Global Terror.
No, I just played 1 and 2, I think.
Yep.
We beat those.
Numerous times.
My favorite video game of all time, believe it or not, is, and I know you hate them, but I think now the video games that you play now currently...
You can just say it. It's Battlefield. That's fine.
No. I mean, that's one of my favorite series, but my favorite game of all time is The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
I don't hate them. They're not. That's not my thing. I like watching people play them. I'm not a huge fan of playing them.
I think if you played them now, to be
Maybe.
honest, yeah,
You might be right.
You'd probably like them.
I didn't like them when we were younger.
And I know one of the biggest things is you weren't a huge RPG kind of guy. You more than likely. I mean, Desert Storm and SOCOM and all those games were like your go-to. They were your forte. But
I mean, I played a lot of wrestling games too.
Well, yeah,
when we were younger.
sports games. But I mean,
Sports games. I didn't. I wasn't the sports player.
Yeah,
My brother was.
okay.
I played with him, but he always kicked my ass, so I didn't like them.
Yeah,
I mean, I like them now, like NHL and
right.
Madden. Like I play both of those.
See, I used to always have a backwards attitude about Madden. I really just said it's literally the rehashed game from when they started all the way up until now with just better graphics. And then I had a more appreciation for the game whenever I played. I think it was like Madden 20.
Dude, I'm pretty sure the last one I played was like 2010.
Madden 20 wasn't bad. I like that they changed around. You can like, there's like a coach mode where you're the head coach, and you obviously play the games too.
If we're being completely honest, the last hockey game that I played was probably like '07.
I mean, they're a lot difficult. No, you played like 14 and 15 on the Xbox One, didn't you? Thought you played them on my system.
I might have. I know the one that I played regularly was like, or it was '09. I think it's '09.
Yeah. But yeah, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, definitely my favorite game of all time. Now, I'm an avid Battlefield lover. That's just because I like the realism in the game mechanics compared to any other shooter game. They did implement a lot of that into the Division.
I like the Division. That's a good. Well, Division 2. I never played the first one.
It's the same game.
I mean,
to me,
yeah,
it's the same game.
I
anyway.
assume. But the second, I like the second one.
Second one's not bad. A lot of games that I used to play. Do you remember?
That one that has the characters
Yeah.
with the storyline.
Yeah. Splinter Cell.
I do.
Those were good games.
Those were really good games. Hitman.
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid. Dude. That was my brother's shit.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. He played that a lot.
That was a good fucking game.
I also liked Metal Gear Solid, but I didn't get into as much as he did.
Dude, the one for the GameCube, and I think it was for the PS2 as well. It was the one with that weird boss that did like mind control and shit.
Yeah.
And you had to like unplug the controller from the first slot and put it into the fourth slot on the fucking GameCube so you could move because he like froze you. And like I had to look up how to do that shit because every time he did it, I'm like, I don't know what to fucking do.
That's
so
awesome.
Lost.
That is awesome.
And there was weird shit about like if you had certain shit saved on your memory card, that he would actually access your memory card. Like I played Zelda Wind Waker on the GameCube, and like when you first meet him, he's like, "Oh yeah, I see that you like playing The Legend of Zelda." And I'm like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
No. Fucking no.
The fucking early AI, man.
Yeah. That shit was
Early
happening
AI.
back then. And people were like, yeah, we should definitely keep going. Fucking no.
But
The games that well, I mean, you and I obviously played a lot of the same games.
yeah,
But,
Bugs and Taz,
yeah, Bugs and that was so fun. The Scooby-Doo,
Turtles in
Mysteries, Night,
Mortal Kombat.
what the fuck was that Scooby-Doo one? It was like 1,000 Terror Nights of Mystery or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think something like
It was a good. That was a fun game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Turtles in Time. That'll always be a favorite.
Yeah.
We still play that one
To this day.
and suck at it. No, we don't suck
we
at
beat
it. But
last time we played it. We
no,
beat
the
it.
fuck we did not.
Yes, we did.
Did we?
The last time we played it, we beat it.
I don't think we did, guys.
Yes, we did. Promise you, 1,000%.
Okay, all right, sure. We still need to play it again.
Right.
The ones that I used to play, like when I would play games like by myself,
Yeah.
I would play. Well, I would play the Desert Storms, the Godfather game. That was a
Yeah.
fun game.
I played the Godfather too.
Scarface game, that was fun. Mercenaries,
The Punisher
dude. I just dropped that off to.
to Tommy.
Yeah, I just dropped that off to Tommy. Yeah, the Punisher was an awesome game. It was phenomenal. But Mercenaries, those there was Mercenaries 1 and 2 that I know of,
Okay.
and those were some of my very favorite games. I have played those multiple
You
times.
played Battlefield Bad Company, right?
No, I've never played any of the Battlefields.
Dude. Even if you don't play any of the newer Battlefields that have online, Battlefield Bad Company was like storyline based. And that it's literally like probably how I saw me and you in the military if we ever went. 'Cause they're just like they're their own little company. They call them in whenever they need shit done, and they don't really care about anything else. Playing Ultimate Alliance right now? Yeah, that's awesome.
That's fantastic. You better be playing those ones that I brought you, you bastard.
Good times, good times. Oh, dude, and the Punisher. What was your favorite interrogation? Mine was the window.
The window was good.
Yeah.
My favorite interrogation. I like the drill press. That one was
The drill
that one
press?
was fun.
Yeah. Fucked
There
up.
were so many of them.
Isn't there other games like in Manhunt you did shit like that?
Dude, yes. Manhunt was fantastic. That was the second one, not as good as the first one. The first one was fucking awesome.
They made a TV show about that game.
Yeah, I think they did.
He's playing the Punisher very soon.
Nice. I'm going to need to
Awesome.
get that back from you also because I currently started a new one.
Nice. The Warriors. You
Dude.
played that a lot.
I think I dropped that one off to him too.
Touche to the drill press. Hey, we appreciate you jumping in on there.
Yeah, hey, thanks.
But yes, the drill press was crazy. But yeah, the Warriors.
Dude. I still play that game to this day because that game is so badass.
Yeah.
The storyline, just the... I wish it was a little more free roam, but obviously it's PlayStation 2, so...
Right.
If they would remaster that and, like, bring it out for, like, the PlayStation, like, 5 or whatever...
Yeah. You would buy a PS5 just to play the Warriors?
100%. I'm not gonna... I can't.
Oh, he said you forgot to bring it to him.
Oh, well, my fault.
So, side note, his brother has COVID, so he dropped off a bunch of...
I actually only dropped off like a handful, but
Oh,
that's
well,
besides the point.
You forgot the best ones, apparently.
I gave him the Punisher. I think I only dropped off like 3. It was the Punisher,
Jeez.
his firefighter game, and
A firefighter game?
I don't know. He has a firefighter game. He enjoys it.
I mean, that's fair. I just... Anyway.
But
I don't know. I just kind of think that it would be like the old Paperboy games, which apparently you love.
right.
Death Row. Yep, that's another one.
Oh, dude, still play that one too.
Yeah.
Which we all need to do that short, like soon.
Yeah. I
Raw
love Death
2.
Row. Raw 2.
Which we talked about that one a
Raw
little
2 was in our first episode.
Yep.
Call back. Raw 2 was the one we played the most. Oh, he's on here. I don't know if he remembers what was my entrance music. If you want to chime back in there, we were trying to figure it out, and we completely forgot. I remembered it was a song by Snoop Dogg, and I came out like I came out um, like Chris Jericho.
I can't.
That's fair. But no, I don't remember my entrance music on Raw 2. It was by Snoop Dogg, and I know that your brother set it up. So,
Well, being that he's the only one who seems to like us at all.
I'm sure
And the
he'll
only
chime in and tell us.
The only reason he's doing it is because he is confined to his bedroom and has nothing better to do.
But yes, Death Row was an amazing game.
Oh, dude, I literally still play that today.
I don't even play the game. I just go in there and beat the fuck out of people.
Oh, 100%.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
So we usually have a strategy, where we would just go around and beat everybody and
Oh yeah, you KO everyone.
leave one guy open so you could go over there and score a bunch of points so you get the extra money.
Oh yeah, that's still the strategy to this day.
Sometimes it gets fucking hard.
Well, yeah.
That would be an awesome remaster for the Xbox.
Yes.
We need to make a point of like commenting on someone, letting Microsoft know to bring that the fuck back.
Dude.
Can you imagine and making it all online? Oh.
I know.
No?
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I do.
I don't.
Absolutely.
I hate playing with other people online.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you'd get pissed off at them. It's fucking bullshit.
I mean, I don't do that all the time.
No, just when you're losing.
Sometimes, yeah. I don't play them enough to be that good.
Yeah, but I mean, we've been playing that game for years.
Yes, I get that. But there are people who play games like that religiously.
Yeah.
And then they know like the little glitches and shit like that to do, and they're like, oh,
Right.
durka durka.
He said that was a long time ago. He's not sure.
That's because he's old. That's fine.
So those are a lot of games of our past. I mean, I've played every single Zelda game, so if you want to ask me about those, I'd love to have a conversation with you.
I've played almost every Call of Duty.
What, the storylines?
Yes.
You don't play the all online ones?
I've played online.
I hate Warzone.
A few of them. I've only played Warzone a couple times.
Dude, these new games, don't get me wrong, they're great, and I think that they're going to be amazing for esports. But the Battle Royale games, I can't do it. And it's simply that, not that I can't play it, it's just I suck. I think time has preceded me.
In the video game aspect?
In the video game aspect. So, I mean, like...
Well, that's because you don't play them enough.
I feel like...
Because you have children and a wife.
Not only that, I feel like once you get a certain age, I think new games begin to precede you, and you get annoyed. You know what I mean?
That's just age, buddy. That has nothing to do. I can play these games. Like, if I really...
Dude, if I sat down and played, I could
and
play.
played them religiously like kids do now...
But I don't have time.
I would be proficient, but I have way too much shit to do.
But there are also people that are our age that still do it, though.
Well, good for fucking them. Lucky them.
I'm not going to fuck them.
No. I didn't say good and fuck them. I said good for fucking them.
That's fair. I was actually listening to another podcast. It was Adam Conover's podcast. I don't know if you ever heard of Adam Conover.
What's an Adam Conover?
Did you ever watch the YouTube series, or they made it a show on True TV called Adam Ruins Everything?
No.
You should. It's pretty damn good. But he was talking to a philosopher who actually does a lot of philosophy on video games, and they talk a lot about
A bot?
yes.
They talk a bot?
Will you chill?
Nope.
No,
It's
like
not gonna
zero
happen.
chill on me fucking up my words.
Because I'm literally anticipating it now.
Thanks.
That's
Thanks.
part of my
You're
excitement.
Staring at me, waiting
Yes.
for me to fuck up. But he was talking about the philosophy of video games and how our mind perceives them. Like, basically boiling down to, or not just video games in particular, but games all around, even board games. Are you done?
No.
Like, not video games in particular, but games all over, like board games, just puzzles, stuff like that. That literally, even though there's still a wide community that look down on them and hate them and all kinds of shit, that in our natural state as animals, because we're considered animals, is that there's play. Like, if you were to take a ball and throw it at a dog, for most dogs, they're going to chase the ball. They're not just going to be like, well, you're fucking stupid. It's a natural ability to every single being to play. And it helps you escape reality, and you take on mental anguish for fun. Like, you take on all these different stressors that you don't need. You voluntarily do it, that you don't need to, but in all reality, it's just a game, so it's not gonna hurt. Like, oh, if I lose this game, then I'm gonna lose my house. But I mean, like,
Only if you're actually gambling money.
well, yeah, but
yes, video games.
yes, Thomas, Need for Speed, and
yep.
we actually talk a lot about how they need to remaster Underground 2 for the PS4, Xbox, or even the PS5 and Xbox Series X. So that's one game.
I will say that Most Wanted was also one of the best ones that they came out with.
Yeah, and not the remake.
No, the original Most Wanted.
Yes. Yeah, Need for Speed games. Even the new ones, I don't mind. The new ones are good. I don't like them for the most part because
what was the other?
They're open world.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of.
And you have to like drive around the city
lie.
and go find races and stuff. I mean, I guess it makes it more quote unquote realistic, and it makes you feel like you're in a Fast and Furious movie by playing the game. But my favorite Need for Speeds was Underground 2, and probably most. I like Carbon too.
Carbon was fun, but I don't know. I just didn't get into it.
And as much as I like Most Wanted, yes, the reason and the only sole reason why I liked Underground 2 the most was just plainly for car customization. You cannot do that much customization in any other Need for Speed game.
Not in any other Need for Speed, but that what was it? Midnight Club.
Yeah,
that was
a dub edition.
Dub edition.
You put systems in the shit in the back of your car.
That was a pretty fun game. I remember playing that a lot.
Midnight Club was good.
Those were like the only car games that I played. I was not a car game guy.
Need for Speed, yeah.
Need for Speed and Dub Edition was the only car games that I really played.
You should try Forza. That's free on your Xbox. It's fun. I'd really like to play The Crew with you, but I don't know if there's still an audience for it. Like, I don't know if they still have servers up and shit for it. I don't know if people still play it.
Well, we'll have to figure that shit out because that looked like a really fun game.
Yeah. But
we also need to start playing Payday too.
Yeah.
Like I've been telling you for the last like 2 years.
Yeah. Speaking of video games, the video games we are currently playing when we can. Well, I'll let you start. What games are you currently playing?
Currently, I am huge into Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It is just.
You haven't beat that yet.
I mean, yeah, yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yeah, yes and no.
You got the main mission done.
Yeah, and all of the add-ons that they have come out with.
So what are you doing?
Just pretty much going through and like
And rating.
Yeah,
rating.
Like there's still like the river raids that I was telling you about. Like I still haven't finished that. There's that was loud.
Yeah.
This is why we usually do this later, but we were both very tired. And I still have to work tomorrow, but
I don't.
Yeah. But there's still a lot like that you can do and stuff. It's such a fun game. Like I don't even care if I beat it. I would just go around.
Yeah.
And just do whatever. Like I don't care. It's such a fun game. I love it. Rocket League.
Yeah, we're both playing that. We
We're
actually
both playing that.
are going to be playing a tournament in Rocket League starting in mid-February, February 15th. If you guys want to watch us stream it, just let us know. We'll stream it for you guys, as long as you're going to watch. I mean, you don't have to, but you have to let us know that you want us to stream it if you want us to stream it. But we will be playing a tournament in Rocket League to hopefully win. You know, that's the reason why you play tournaments. But
Typically, yeah. That's usually how that works.
Anything else you're playing right now?
New? Not really. Still playing Borderlands 2.
I love Borderlands 2. I love Borderlands
I think,
1 too.
Listen. Borderlands 1 and 2 I've actually been playing. My favorite one from the Borderlands is the second one. I think that was the best one.
You think?
Yes. Without a doubt, I think that was the best one.
I love the first one, but
I do love the first one.
I think the second one has a lot more.
That's why I love the second one. The third one was
The
weird.
first one was actually, I mean, I'd have to say that it literally is the epitome of a really great game, because the first one introduced you to the idea of the game, which made you love it. And then the second one improved on everything that you lacked in the first game.
Yes, I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, so it added more weapons, more areas, more villains, different types of villains. The shoot me in the face guy. I love him.
Yes, that is like the best mission on there. Shoot me in the fucking face.
Wow.
What are... I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Sea of Thieves. I play that fairly regularly.
I used to play that a lot with you.
Yeah, I know. You
I
used to.
know.
And then you don't play any video games with me anymore. So,
Yeah,
you
well,
know.
That happens.
Because every time I'm like, yeah, dude, we should play video games tonight, you fucking fall asleep.
So, I'd like to do a callback on a favorite video game. I know that my favorite video game of all time was Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, but there was a video game that I played for practically a year straight, and it was literally playing, going to sleep, waking up, going to work, coming home and playing.
The one that almost ruined your marriage.
And my wife actually threatened me with divorce, and that was Destiny. And I had over like 6,000 hours into that game.
Holy shit.
Yeah, all the raiding and the mining and the raids and I said raiding, looting, stuff like it. You had daily missions, you had weekly missions, you had daily dark missions, weekly dark missions, you had PvP whenever you weren't doing anything like that, so you could jump in and fuck other players up, and whenever you weren't doing that, you had the main missions you could go back to, and then weekly raids, and you just had to grind and grind and grind just to level up your character. And overall, good game. You want to spend your whole life playing one video game? That's definitely, and the second one too. Those are definitely games you could do that with. And whether people believe it or not, the Division's the same way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they have dailies, weeklies, the people rating all the time, and I think I've moved on past grinding games. I can't. This literally, it just takes up all your time if you actually want to be good and get all the stuff that you want, and it just. I've seen it ruin a lot of people's relationships, cause binds in relationships, and it almost ruined my relationship. So, I mean, I moved on past that. Right now, I'm also currently playing Rocket League with you, and when I can, my single-player game is still consisting of the Assassin's Creed Valhalla that I'm also playing, and only have about 2 hours.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you?
I only have 2 hours into that. So.
I've been hounding you for like a year to fucking play the damn game.
Yes, you have. And yeah, that's currently what I'm playing right now. My daughter just picked up the Five Nights at Freddy's collection, so that's what she's currently playing.
I will say that the night that she was playing Rocket League with us, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
She's getting into it. She's a big anime nerd, and she's starting to pick up on the video game stuff. So
we ended up actually, after you ended up going to sleep, she still ended up playing with.
Yeah, till like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. We played. We continued to play Rocket League, and then she wanted to play that Among Us, so we ended up downloading it. We played like one round, and then I was like, okay, I'm done.
That game, insane.
It's not a bad game. It's really not. It's just, I mean, it's stupid.
It's kooky.
Yeah.
I don't mind playing it. I actually still have it on my phone.
I used to have it on my phone.
I haven't opened it. Oh, that's another game I play. I play Toon Blast on my phone, and I also play Bowling Club on my phone.
I still have the bowling on my phone.
Yeah.
One of the biggest games that I've played ever since it came out was Clash of Clans.
Yeah, you still play that?
That's what I was playing before we started. I actually just... So, with Clash of Clans, when I started with Justin, Todd, and Sean. Mm-hmm. And we all 4 created a clan. And then, like, we had a few other family members could join. And then we had, like, a few pretty mainstay members. And we actually did pretty good for a while. Like, we played that for probably a good, like, 4 or 5 years straight.
Can't do it. I can't do strategy games. They annoy me so much.
Then the clan started just going downhill because, like, people were leaving. There was a change in leadership. And we were just like, no. I was like, I'm fucking done. So I actually didn't play it for a good, like, year.
It's also like I can't stand playing Risk, especially with you.
It's because I whoop your ass all the time.
Every time.
I don't understand why you guys don't like that game. Like, it's such a fun game.
Listen.
It's fun. Fuck you. It's fun.
It's a fun game. I can't stand playing it. It's a fun game. I just can't stand playing it.
You just can't stand playing it because I play with you and you know you're going to lose.
Right. Well, I mean, Justin and AJ wanted me to play it quite a few times. They actually wanted to do the mobile one, but they found out that you had to play it live time.
Yeah, I can't do that.
And
I mean, I could do that, but
I mean, it's such a long game, though.
That's why
if you're trying to
listen.
If you're trying to play it like throughout your day and like you make a move and send it, I could get that.
No, you still wouldn't do it. No, you fucking wouldn't.
It would give me enough time to think.
You still fucking wouldn't. You'd still lose regardless. It's fine. But, just face it. You suck at them. That's why you don't play them.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
If I had to pick a board game that I like, it'd definitely be Life. That's my favorite.
We were literally... Who the hell was just talking about this? Brandy and I were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Last night. When we were drinking mead.
I love the game of Life. Oh, mead sounds so good.
I know. It was. The one she got was not good. It tasted like black licorice and asshole.
Ew.
Yeah, it was gross. I didn't like it.
Wait, so it actually tasted like asshole?
No.
With black licorice? Like it was
tasted
asshole with a hint of black licorice? Or
no,
it was black licorice with a hint of asshole?
Yes, the second one.
That's hilarious.
Board games will have to be another one that we get more in depth
we'll have
into.
to jump into that.
But as far as video games, staying on video games,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's all the current ones that I'm playing right now. I mean, I jump back and forth to
every so often I'll jump into Battlefield 4 just to fuck around. Like there's a training camp that you can go in, and I'll just jump in there and start flying the choppers and the fucking planes and shit, the stealth planes and stuff. I don't know why you don't. You know what we need to do?
what?
I don't even know if they remastered that, dude. All of a sudden, just right now, I want to play Modern Warfare 2, but not the actual game. The fucking the Spec
co-op
Ops
missions.
Yes,
Dude, Todd and I still to this day. He got his PlayStation 3
yeah,
in like 09, 08.
okay.
To this day, we still have 2 missions that we can't fucking beat on veteran. Wet work
I'm trying to
and the one with all the juggernauts.
yeah, I'm trying to think of what other Call of Duty game brought those Spec Ops missions back. I can't think of it. Was it Ghosts?
Ghost at Extinction.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. I liked that mode. I'm not 100% sure on what had the actual missions.
I know a lot of you like zombies, but
Oh God, yeah.
I'm not a huge fan. I'm not gonna say I'm not a huge fan of zombies. I'll play it, and I'll play it constantly, especially if I'm playing with a bunch of other people. But when I compare the concept of the Spec Op missions to zombies, 100% I'll continue with the Spec Op missions.
I enjoy
them more than zombies because I feel like zombies is so repetitive.
It is.
And it obviously requires strategy, but the Spec Op missions is, one, it more tells a story, and two, I just like the different operations that you do. Like, it's not just kill all as much zombies in this wave until you... And I could tell you that I know that I like zombies and I like playing with you guys because Gears of War, we always play Horde. And that's the same concept. You got waves of enemies and everything, and powerful enemies and boss enemies and stuff. But I'd still rather play Spec Ops missions.
I agree with you. I like having like an actual objective. So as much as I love zombies and
Then
I
you
love the
should play
Horde.
Battlefield.
Yeah, it's probably not going to happen, but good try. Yeah, I will say the Cold War, Call of Duty Cold War, the zombie mode on there is fucking fun because it's like actually like mission oriented.
Okay. Video games future. So the future of video games looks very weird to me, especially with Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg announcing the metaverse and everything and wanting everybody to jump into VR and augmented reality and stuff.
Pass.
I don't know if I'd be super big into, and that's going probably pretty far in the future. I'd say like a good 5-10 years. I don't think that's coming out soon. If it is, congratulations to him, but I'm not jumping into it.
Again, pass.
Pass.
Hard pass.
Pass the mark.
Pass to me.
You cannot pass.
Yes.
But I think it's out already. Battlefield, I think it's called Battlefield 2042. I'd like to give my hand at that. I don't know why you hate Battlefield so much. You even played the stories,
Dude, I don't hate Battlefield. I've literally just never played it.
Oh man. Oh. The stories alone will grab you. I know.
Honestly, one of the reasons why I haven't played it is because you and Sean have been like always like, oh my god, Battlefield,
Man, that's because
like sucking its dick, and I'm like,
well,
you guys are like, fucking Call of Duty sucks. No, it
no,
doesn't.
no. Well,
Call of Duty doesn't suck. It has one of the best storylines
I
ever.
started saying Call of Duty sucks when their storylines got subpar to me, and I think they started getting subpar after Advanced Warfare. I don't care. You could disagree. You could hate me. You could argue with me. But after Advanced Warfare,
if we're being completely honest, the last one that I actually played was Advanced Warfare. So I don't know.
I think they're fucking the last.
Well, the third
storyline.
Did the third one even have a storyline, or was that like all just online?
Which one?
Black Ops 3.
Yeah, it has a storyline.
Did it? I haven't played Black Ops. I haven't played from Advanced
I played
Warfare.
3. I didn't play 4, but and once again, I didn't at all enjoy the story. I haven't liked a Call of Duty story since Ghosts.
Ghost was fucking
Call
awesome.
of Duty Ghosts was my last and favorite storyline of the Call of Duty franchise, and I haven't liked one since.
I will say probably my favorite Call of Duty was Advanced Warfare 2. Or not Advanced Warfare, Modern Warfare 2.
All around my favorite game. They're supposed to remaster that.
Modern Warfare 2 and into the third one, Modern Warfare 3.
Because
Modern Warfare 3, that was the other one that had the Spec Ops.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I said that very confidently.
Well, I think
yeah, they did. I'm pretty sure they did.
Kind of like Spec Ops, but it was more. So it was more like zombies, where it was waves of dudes and you had bosses and stuff. It wasn't actually like objectified. But they weren't zombies; they were people.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think you're right. There was a certain amount of waves you had to get through.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a constant.
No.
Like waves and waves and waves and waves. Like
Right.
there was a set amount of waves that you had to make it through.
Yeah.
Which that was actually really fun. I did like that.
So I think we're still waiting on a remaster of Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. I don't know. Dude, I've been so out of the loop with video games, and it really upsets me. It actually makes me want to cry. Because
let it out, big guy.
They literally are my escape from reality. And I've been dealing with a lot of shit lately, but
we both have. We both have.
I think I should start jumping back into them. But
if you guys can't tell, I am somewhat of an alcoholic.
Video games in the future, I'm hoping for. I don't care. People bash me, hate me, whatever. You could tell me what you think about the comments, and I still won't fucking care. But go ahead and let me know. But I enjoy remasters of old games.
Yes and no.
I think that we need a remaster of Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2. I think we need a remaster of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3.
I agree, but also we need like new shit. Like different concepts.
New shit as in new IPs, new ideas, new something that never existed before. And this is the biggest thing I personally hate about the gaming community is whenever they come up with a new idea, it gets bashed. And then, hold on. And
I think
whenever they get bashed, it's bash and bash and bash. And then 2 or 3 years later, that's the new fucking hot thing. That's what happened with Fortnite. Fortnite came out fucking years ago.
I can't stand that game.
Well, I understand that, but it came out like years ago. Like 2016,
That's like Minecraft. I don't like Minecraft.
Minecraft is good for younger kids, and it's not that I think it's a child game.
Dude, Far Cry? Do you remember that game?
Yes, I remember Far Cry.
Do you remember building maps? That's what
they're
Minecraft.
Up to like Far Cry 6.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. Probably like 16, actually.
and it's like Far Cry 6.
Either
And,
way, the one that we
they
played,
are not like the first and second one at all.
I believe you. The one, I don't remember which one we played. I think it was the second
It was
one,
the second one.
where you could actually build the maps.
Yes.
That's what Minecraft reminds
And
me of.
play
A
split-screen
child's
multiplayer.
version of that.
A split screen multiplayer. So, I mean, Minecraft, yes. When people think of Minecraft, they think it's a lot related to a child's game and stuff like that. But there is a lot of engineering that goes into fucking Minecraft.
Listen, I've
Like,
watched people play it.
literally turns people, kids especially, it turns on an engineering mindset.
Which is great. I'm not saying that people shouldn't play it. I don't like it.
Well, no, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's
I
perfectly
don't like it. I would rather play Far Cry.
That's fair.
So for future games, I would love to see an online, even though I literally just said I don't like playing games online with other people. That's not entirely true. I don't like playing with people who play it all the fucking time and just like destroy me in the game, because I'm like, it's not fun to me. But I would love to see a game, a Viking game, to where you could actually play online with people and raid.
Yeah.
And
You hear that, Ubisoft? You should
like,
have fucking made
dude, I
Valhalla
wish
multiplayer.
I wish Valhalla was like could be played, even if it was like a separate, like not necessarily like the main campaign and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
mean, that would have been fucking amazing. But if there
Well,
was
kinda-
like doing like with the raiding, like the river raids,
Yeah.
like if that could be multiplayer, dude. Like even if it was like obviously it would be better if it was more than 4 people, because I think you could fit like 12 people on the, like 12 or 16 people on the long ship. So like that would realistically be ideal to have
Yeah.
that many people. But like
do.
even if it was like up to like just 8,
Yeah.
that would be fucking awesome.
So, literally take Assassin's Creed out of it and make a Viking raiding game.
Yes.
Would you want it to be PvP or PvE?
PvE. I think it would
Okay.
be funner PvE.
I think so too.
I mean PvP. I would like it to be PvE.
Well, think about it this
But-
way. Like, say,
I would also want like I would want other people to be able to like attack you
right?
at your own house. Yeah, your own house. Your own like village.
So
So like you would not
so
only
you're
have
talking
to
like almost like Sea of Thieves, but
Yeah.
like Viking.
Yeah. Pretty much. Like
So
you
you
would have to
go
go
and do
you have to go
whatever you
raid
wanna
and
do.
conquer, but you also have to make sure that like your stronghold, your village is also protected.
That game could be massive. Because imagine taking 16 people out to go raid, but you still need to keep people back in your...
Well, and I would honestly say, like, obviously, if you don't have players, like actual players, back at your village,
make them AI.
yeah, you would have to make them AI and, stuff like
build
that.
them up,
Right.
like skill
But
set and shit.
but
like
what I
that.
mean, yeah, like you'd have to have like between the armor and the
Yeah,
knowledge that they have.
and not only that is you go out and raid, but after a raid, you would want to come back only to make sure that one, your village isn't fucked up,
Right.
but you also bring back supplies like weapons and armor and food and pelt and shit like that. For
Well,
the
not
village.
only that, but you're also bringing back like shit to sell and trade.
Right.
That way you can get, and then you could recruit, like being able to recruit people.
Yeah.
And like once you take over villages, like having the option to spare them and hope that they'll actually like join and be loyal, or
Right.
maybe they could just be trying to infiltrate to,
Yeah.
fuck you over.
I think we have an A+ game.
Dude, it would be a huge game. I like 100%. It would be probably over 100.
I think we need to reach out to the gaming community and see if we could get this to be.
Dude, I'm 100% telling you, like this would be a fantastic game.
And I know people would play it.
Millions, billions of people would play it.
I don't know about that.
Millions. Hundreds of
yeah.
millions.
Hundreds. Yeah,
Hundreds
probably.
of millions would play it.
If they made it good graphics, good game mechanics. Like, don't skip out on the fucking fighting style and everything like, and don't copy a game. Like, it doesn't have to be like Valhalla, or it doesn't have to be even like realistically, they could probably make the graphics like Sea of Thieves, and I'd probably still play it.
No, I would still play it. Yes, but
graphics, but not like the first person. Do you like third person better than first person?
Yeah,
for adventure games. For RPGs.
Yes and no. No, because like Borderlands, like I don't mind Borderlands.
Yeah, but that's like a shooting game still, though. I'm
Right.
talking like.
I like to see the action. Yes. So yeah.
For like fighting mechanics, so you're using fucking axes and stuff. You want to see.
Yeah.
The fighting mechanics.
Right. Yeah.
Block, parry, fight,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. Whenever you're doing that in first person, literally, only you're seeing is fucking swords in your face. So, yeah, I get it.
I'm not saying I wouldn't play it.
I wonder who we could reach out about that. I mean, not that it would make a difference, but still,
Dude, like
it'd be an A plus game.
100%. It would be such a fantastic game.
Yeah,
I guarantee we could have 8 people playing that tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, dude. I know I could have so many people playing that.
I meant like just to be on our crew.
in our circle, yeah. But here's the thing: I know so many people that play video games, and a large video game community. And even when I used to work at GameStop, I know people that would jump on that game.
Right. Because it's fucking awesome.
Right. I think we got something.
I think we do.
I think it's gonna be a good time. I was super stoked for them to make a Dungeons and Dragons game that we still haven't finished.
Yeah,
because
we really played.
I've been talking about that game since I was in fucking middle school. And they finally came out with a game, and we jumped on it, and we played like 7 missions.
Well, there wasn't. It didn't even really look like there was that many.
They updated it now. There's a lot more.
Oh, nice.
I read about it.
Well, maybe you should actually, play fucking video games. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
I hear what you're saying.
Do you?
And I get what you're saying.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because every time that I'm like, hey, dude, let's play video games tonight. You're like, yeah, just let me, help put the kids down. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, great. And then you always fall asleep.
Your brother said that we completely missed on old school games, Donkey Kong, Sonic. He's like, those are all of you guys' childhood memories.
He's not wrong, and he would know. But yes, you are correct.
You have a bad memory problem?
I do have a bad memory problem. I probably have like early stage Alzheimer's.
I like Sonic.
I was a huge fan of Donkey Kong. That's actually one of the ones that we still play.
Yeah.
So that's probably why I didn't think about it. But we also do still play like Mario and dude, Mario Kart.
Speaking of Sonic, yes, Mario Kart.
Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I literally played that for probably a solid 8 hours straight with Cam.
Yeah. Which one?
For the Wii.
Yeah.
I think it was just a regular one. Smash Bros.
I think I might have Smash Bros. for the Wii. No, I don't. I don't remember.
Do you still have your Wii?
Yes. It's in that box.
No shit.
Shit. It's in that box.
Shit. It's in that box.
I have a big ass emulator that pretty much has every single old school. Oh, you should have brought that to your brother. I bet you he would have enjoyed the fuck out of that.
Or you could have brought it to my brother.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because you live closer.
That's also fair. I don't know if he'd be able to figure it out though. Because you have to use
not with that small TV, he wouldn't.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
You have to use the keyboard and a
dude,
controller.
you know
and all
that
kinds
little
of
ass
shit.
TV that I used to have in my room?
Yeah.
That's the one I gave him. Because that's the only other TV that I have.
I have to I still owe him a ticket to see Spider-Man.
Yeah, you do.
So, get better soon so we can watch Spider-Man.
I mean, just get better soon. But yeah, also for that.
Make goals for yourself.
I have way too many goals.
Listen. If mental health doesn't kick our ass at least once a day, it's at least once an hour.
Honestly, I've got it under control to where it's not once an hour anymore, but it is at least still 4 or 5 times a day.
I fucking say shit to myself all the time.
Listen, you have heard my rants and raves
I understand
this
that,
entire week.
My biggest thing is, like, I could be fine the whole hour and then be like, oh, I could get hit by that truck. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, I was literally messing around with electrical, and I was like, oh, yeah, this could just take me out right here. And then I'm like, oh, wait, it's not on.
Right.
Like, it's not even hooked up. That's good times. Good times.
Good times.
Oh,
Cool.
driving. Dude, every time I drive, I'm like, yeah, that person could just fucking... No.
Not even that person. You just fucking, well, what if I just...
No.
What if I just went in that ditch? What if I just went over this bridge?
Telephone pole.
Right. What if I just hit that person walking up the road?
Listen.
And it's not even nothing they did.
I
It's
did
just
brake
my
check somebody
fucking-
coming here because they were in my fucking tailpipe. Listen, if you drive like that, if you drive in someone's asshole, you are a piece of shit. That is the most annoying fucking thing in the world. Or at least one of them.
They were so close that you could feel their breath on
Dude,
your
they
neck.
they could fucking smell what I had for dinner. Like, they tasted it.
Onions and ketchup.
Onions and ketchup. Exactly. Like, it's so fucking annoying. I can't stand that. There is no need to be in someone's tailpipe.
That actually, believe it or not, that was another game we used to play all the time, Sonic and Tails, because I always played as Tails and you were Sonic.
Yes.
And
Do you remember...
I got my daughters into that, and Andrea loves the Sonic movie, and she's super excited for the second one.
Nice.
And the second one's gonna have Knuckles and
That's
Tails
good
in it.
parenting.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't fail. I mean, I already did better than what my dad did. I was there.
Oh, yep. Indeed.
And there we go again.
And there it is. There's a lot of dark humor here, so if you are for the faint of heart,
Don't listen.
don't listen.
And if you made it this far, you're probably already dead.
Yeah, probably. Do you remember Road Rash?
Yes. Old
You fucking like hit people
motorcycle game for
with
the
chains.
PS1.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do remember.
that was a fun fucking game.
Yeah, it was.
That was a 2-player game. Tommy and I used to play that one all the time.
Road Rash. That's a
Yep.
good one. It's good times. We could literally talk for hours about video games, but
So you remember like the one of 900 for Marvel?
yeah,
This is probably like one of 75 for video games
right.
because we'll more than likely have another one.
And maybe we'll get some guests on here. We need to talk about their video games and everything. We can bash their...
Yeah, most people,
Views.
like most podcasts that I've seen, they only have guests like every once in a while. Like
Yeah.
we have a pretty big family that we actually talk to, and like some friends and stuff. So
You may see
we'll
them on here
probably
quite
yeah
frequently.
you might see guests frequently, not super frequently, but
No.
probably pretty frequently.
No. I mean, I'd say probably 1 or 2 every 10 episodes.
Something like that.
Something like that. Right around there.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so... Like I said, we could talk all day about video games. However, I think our time is up for tonight. Make sure you tune in next week. We are going with amusement parks,
Yes, we are.
where we're going to talk about all the fun stuff we have done, all the places we've been, all the rides we rode, our favorite rides, rides that we anticipate on riding. We're going to be doing a lot more of that stuff this summer in amusement parks, and we'll actually be very active on our Instagram and our TikTok about us riding rides and everything and just enjoying. So
And just being assholes,
yeah,
because that's what we are.
So look out for those here coming in. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. Make sure to check out our podcast website that's listed on every single one of those social outlets. And make sure to check out our Patreon. There's a couple there that if you become a patron, you could actually be a guest star on the show. Whether you're here in town or you're miles away, we'll still be able to get you in on a Skype call and talk a little bit with you. And that is it, guys. We will see you soon, and we will talk to you next week.
Peace.
Bye-bye.